In this video, we'll go through the cash drawer in Santé. There's two key functions that we'll cover in this video. One is moving money in and out of the drawer. So moving money out of the drawer is something like petty cash out. Cash for toiletries or soap around the shop. Cash in would be something like moving money into the drawer so that you have cash available to return to your customer as change on cash transactions. For closing the drawer, that can be closing the drawer once a night per drawer, or closing the drawer on every shift for every cashier at each station across your store. Let's go to the cash drawer section of the Santé app to get started. So you'll look to the left side of your screen under Checkout, where it says Cash Drawers. Now you'll see that you're taken to your cash drawer screen. We'll go directly to the menu at the top right of the screen. These are the three lines here at the top right. What we'll start with is Move Money. So what we're going to do is we're going to cash out here. We'll do $20, and then we'll just say soap and paper products, removing cash from the drawer. Now you'll see in my cash drawer report here, within this table, we have date, type of activity within the cash drawer, details of the activity, the staff responsible, and which specific drawer this was. So let's say that you're watching this and you have more than one drawer. Your drawer number would be assigned here to each line item where there's been activity. For this line item specifically, this is capturing the money that we took out of the drawer to cover for soap and paper products. Now let's move money into the drawer. So we'll go back to the menu button on the top right. We'll select Move Money, and then we'll do $100, and we'll just say that this is for change. Add cash to the drawer. I'm taken right back to this cash drawer report where we were just a few seconds ago, and you'll see that I have the same type of line item here, date, timestamp, but what's different is A, the activity, so this was cash in, whereas my previous activity was cash out, the details of the activity, and then my staff and drawer remains the same. Next, we'll go through closing the drawer. Please keep in mind that you can close your drawer as many times as you would like throughout the day. We typically see that this is common for larger stores that have several drawers with different employees who close the drawer at the end of each shift. We'll head to Menu here, then go to Count Drawer. When we do this, you'll see that we're showing the cash that was in the drawer on open, cash changes, so this is cash added to the drawer. This can be through sales, cash in, etc. And then here you count the cash in the drawer. So you can either just directly input the amount counted, or you can use our coin and bill calculator. So this would be entering in the number amounts of each coin and bill in your drawer. For this demo, we'll just enter in the amount that we counted, and you'll see that this returns the expected amount. But let's say that we counted $291.25. You'll see that lets me know that this is over the expected amount. Before we move forward, it is important to note that everything that you see in this box here, from cash open to total cash in drawer, you can remove from this view if you prefer that your cash drawer counting is done with what we call as a blind drop. The last input that you'll need to add before submitting the count for your drawer is the amount of cash that you're leaving in the drawer for the next day. Some stores refer to this as the float for the next day. We're going to add 200 here, and you'll see that this automatically calculates the drop that's going to be deposited into the bank account. Like earlier in the video, this number can be hidden from view so that you can effectively have a blind drop with your employees. Once I select Submit Count for Store Drawer, you're then immediately taken to your cash drawer table where you'll see that for the count, you have a more detailed report under the details column that tells you the amount counted, the net counted, so this is excluding the float, whether or not it was more than expected, so in this instance it was $1.25 more, the cash left in the drawer for the next day, and then the drop. As we were saying earlier in the video, all of this can be hidden behind manager permissions or removed from view completely for specific employee permissions. Lastly, we're going to cover how you can edit events or changes in your cash drawer. So this means editing cash in, cash out, or account to your drawer. The reason that you would do this is because maybe you come in the following morning and you notice that there's been a mistake in the count, or there's been a mistake in the drop, or a mistake in what was entered for the amount to be left for the following day. You can come in and select this edit button, whether it's for cash out, money in, or for the counting of the drawer. When you select this edit button, you're then taken to a pop-up where you can change the count time and you can change all the details related to this specific event in the drawer. So given that I selected to edit the count of a drawer, I'm able to edit or change the amount expected, the amount counted, the difference, the float, and the drop. Know that this is a bit repetitive at this point, but it is important to note that all of this can be hidden from employee view, and you can require a manager permission to do any of this, or you can restrict access completely to admin only. Thanks for watching this video on how to manage your cash drawers in Santé.